Number 25. Kiev, Ukraine. As Eastern Europe's crucial center for industrial, educational, scientific, and cultural development, Kiev boasts of a diverse means of economic sustenance since it doesn't depend on just one industry. Although it's a middle-income city and poverty is evident in other parts of the country, Kiev virtually has non-existent slums, which is pretty good for such an inexpensive place to live. Number 24. Bogota, Colombia. Bogota is the most populous city in Colombia, with 7 million inhabitants as of 2010. Because of its numerous universities and libraries, Bogota has become known as the Athens of South America. Other than that, it's also one of Latin America's industrial centers. Because of its successful fight against crime in the 90s, multinational companies have built their regional operations here over the years. Number 23. Santiago, Chile. Formerly called Santiago de Chile, this is the industrial and financial seat of the country. It's located in the country's central valley at an elevation of 520 meters above sea level. Founded in 1541, Santiago has been the capital of Chile since colonial times. Moreover, because of its steady economic growth over the past few decades, Santiago has been transformed into a modern metropolis. Consequently, Santiago is now home to theater and restaurant scenes, extensive suburban developments, shopping centers, and a rising skyline, which include the tallest building in Latin America, the Gran Torre Santiago. Number 22. Johannesburg, South Africa. One of the 50 biggest metropolitan areas in the world, Joey's as it's sometimes called, is a huge source for the gold and diamond trade, and is one of the world's leading financial centers. Strangely enough, however, the cost of living is relatively low compared to other similar cities. Number 21. Mexico City, Mexico. Ciudad de Mexico, or Mexico DF, is a federal entity and not part of the 31 Mexican states belonging to the Federation. Over time, this important financial center has evolved from a colonial territory of the Spanish Empire to an independent and world-class city. It still maintains its low cost of living. However, if you can get past the crowds and smog, you may find your wallet is a bit heavier here. Number 20. Vilnius, Lithuania. Located in the southeast of Lithuania, Vilnius is the capital and is one of the European capitals of culture with a population of about 500,000. It's considered a Gamma global city and is known for its old town beautiful architecture. Also, solar and laser technology manufacturing centers have set up shop here, and in spite of its relatively low cost of living, it's still an economically competitive city. Number 19. Lima, Peru. Formerly known as Ciudad de los Reyes, Lima is the capital and the largest city of Peru. It's home to one of the oldest institutions of higher learning in the world, the National University of San Marcos, which was founded on May 12th of 1551. The city leads in economic development of the country due to the readily available and quality workforce and cheap infrastructure. Number 18. Nairobi, Kenya. The Green City in the Sun is the capital of Kenya and has the highest population in the country at 3 million. One specific area within the city called Upper Hill has become promising because of its inexpensive cost of land and cheap maintenance, which has attracted international investors and other businesses. Number 17. Cairo, Egypt. Commonly referred to as Masr by the locals, Cairo is the largest city in the Arab world and Africa. Monikered the City of 1,000 Minarets, with the prevalence of Islamic architecture, its metropolitan area is the 16th largest in the world. Number 16. Sofia, Bulgaria. Situated at the foot of Mount Vitosha, Sofia is the economic center of Bulgaria. It was declared the capital in 1879 and is the 5th largest city in the entire European Union. This beta city experienced a decline in its apartment prices in 2009 by 26% as opposed to the 30% increase the year before. Number 15. Quito, Ecuador. Formerly known as San Francisco de Quito, it's home to a popular historic district, and with a laid-back pace, you get a lot of bang for your buck here. Quito's become a popular retirement destination as a result. Number 14. Tunis, Tunisia. The heart of the Tunisian economy, this city is both the capital of the Tunisian Republic and the Tunis Governorate. Despite attracting foreign investors, poverty and unemployment is rampant, especially in the urban areas. Number 13. Manila, Philippines. Historically known as Ginto, or Gold, by neighboring settlements, and later on officially named the Kingdom of Manila, it's since then become one of 16 cities to constitute the national capital region. Tourism and business process outsourcing are just two of the economic boosters of the city. Number 12. Muscat, Oman. A chief trading port in the east and west, the capital of Oman is home to a multi-ethnic society engaged in trading petroleum and porting. Over the years, Muscat has experienced promising economic growth. Number 11. Dhaka, Bangladesh. With 400,000 rickshaws being pulled around its streets every day, this megacity is the rickshaw capital of the world. Not only that, it's also called the City of Mosques, owing to a population that is roughly 90% Muslim. Number 10. Tehran, Iran. Originally called Ray, this city is Iran's 32nd national capital and has been that way for 220 years. Home to the 6th tallest tower in the world, the Milad Tower, it's among the largest city in Western Asia. Number 9. Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. The gateway to two of the holiest places of Islam, Mecca and Medina, this Gamma World City is one of Saudi Arabia's main resort cities and the second largest city next to Riyadh. Gassing up with unleaded petrol won't hurt your pockets much, because being among the 10 cheapest places to live, the average price of a liter is unbelievably low at about 13 US cents. Number 8. Panama City, Panama. This beta world city is situated at the Pacific entrance to the Panama Canal and has been labeled one of the 7 wonders of the modern world. From a large belt of tropical rainforest to luxurious hotels, this city is one of the top 5 retirement places on earth. Number 7. Colombo, Sri Lanka. Colombo, or harbor in early Sinhalese, is the origin of this city's name. As a harbor that was already popular to international traders since over 2,000 years ago, it became the capital when Sri Lanka was turned over to the British Empire in 1815. Number 6. Bucharest, Romania. The European Union's 10th largest city by population, it has been sometimes called Little Paris, and it became the capital of Romania in 1862. For wine lovers, the average price per bottle is US $3.77. Number 5. Algiers, Algeria. Famous for its white buildings glimmering in the sun, Algiers La Blanche used to have the 50th highest cost of living in the world in 2007. Now, for a little over a quarter, you can already buy 1 liter of unleaded petrol. Number 4. Kathmandu, Nepal. Situated in the ancient lake basin, Kathmandu is Nepal's center for commerce and industry. Tourists are also enamored with the sights and sounds of this culturally rich city. An average loaf of bread costs just over $1. Number 3. New Delhi, India. Although there are much less expensive places to live in India, according to Mercer and the rest of the world, for the sake of this list, it's the second most inexpensive city. Number 2. Mumbai, India. Bombay, as it was originally called, has the highest population in India and the 4th in the world. Despite its affluence in commerce and entertainment, it's head-to-head with Karachi as the cheapest city to live in. Because of differences in income, households have lower spending power, keeping the prices at a minimum if following the standards of the West. And number 1, Karachi, Pakistan. The City of Lights, as Karachi is also known, is this year's cheapest city to live in the world. According to the Economist Worldwide Cost of Living Index for 2013 survey, the price of a kilogram of a loaf of bread is around 1/5 that of how much the same weight of bread is in Tokyo, the most expensive city to live in the world.